Sorry.
Hey, Funko lovers. Welcome to the Funko Friends podcast. I'm your host, Johnny Funko, with my co-host, Sam.
So today we have a very special edition of the podcast. Of course, it's Saturday. We will be back next Thursday with another special guest. We're not going to tell you who it is. But today we are joined by Baph the guy. And by the powers of clicking, there he is. How are you? Thanks for coming on.
Thank you. What is up, guys? How are you?
We're okay. How are you?
You know what? I can't complain. It's hot out here. Don't get me wrong. Here in LA, but I'm chilling.
It's hot every day in LA, is it not?
I mean, we are known for the sun being the sun state or whatever, but
And girls.
Right.
And girls.
Yeah.
Hey, Arcade. Hey, Beast Popping. And hey, Ninja.
Ninja Soldier. All right, so let's just kind of get right into this. How did you come up with your name, Baph the guy?
All right, Baph the guy. Well, see, when it comes to names, I always lean towards Baphomet. It's a figure from history, from actual history, right? That basically represents nowadays. It's a whole history, but I'll kind of brief it down a little bit. Basically, what it is it's a figure that represents the weird and the mythical and the unknown. That's what it meant back in the day. Now people just think of it as a Satanist figure and whatnot. So I liked it a lot because it represented who I am, like as in I am very weird and unusual and stuff like that. And I believe in stuff that, a lot of people don't. So, I made it short and took out the Baphomet whole thing and just put it Baph. And then I actually used to be, fun fact, I used to be Baphomet Shrooms. But, yeah. But I didn't do shrooms. So I'm like, what's the whole point, I just did it because it sounded cool, but my brother was like, you know what? Why don't you just do it the guy? Like, you're a guy, and then this sounds like a comedian name or something, So I'm like, all right, cool. So then I just put Baph the guy together, and there we go. I was born,
I like Beto's comment. The Undertaker is here.
I get that a lot. Trust
me. The Undertaker's in the house.
Yeah, in the house.
The whole. Yeah.
Okay, Titus in the building. Arcade. No good comments. What's going on?
What's up?
Wow,
yeah, I get a lot of, I look like a Jew. I look like the Undertaker. I look like a hipster. What did you call me earlier? Pharrell.
Pharrell. You look like Are you happy, Pharrell?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
I mean, you live in California. You should. So what made you want to create a YouTube channel?
Honestly, it's funny because I didn't even think of myself as someone that would be making YouTube videos in general, because like I said, back in the day I used to be very shy and very conservative and very I don't know how much can we cuss on here, because I don't know if we can.
A little bit, not a lot. I don't want to do a lot, but
gotcha. All right, well, I mean, I'll try to keep it PG a little bit, but I was basically a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And and so what happened was once I came back here to LA, I started getting my confidence back. Because again, when you get thrown into the jungle here, you learn how to fight, you learn how to be stronger and everything, So what happened was at that time I was still adjusting. So I had to make something kind of like an outlet for me to release my, I guess in a way like a therapy session, as in to basically make videos and talk my stuff out to you guys, and maybe you guys can relate to it, That's kind of how it started out. I was like, you know what? I'm going to make this. If it works, it cool, But if it doesn't, I mean, it's still fun to make. Obviously, I still do the live videos on Instagram too, So, again, I don't really even have a lot of subscribers. But the fact that you even decided for me to, really let me be on here was really cool. And I appreciate that, Yeah. But again, the big reason, like I said, the reason why I keep making these videos is because, again, it's just something that I like to do. And it's something that I like, it's like a hobby to me. It's like, cool, I like to do it. So,
yeah. So no good comments. Do you have a kind or moderator? Will be along shortly to drop links. So she'll probably drop that. Yeah. Speaking of Instagram, Baph, I'm glad you brought this up. What? I don't want to say what is it you do. You have a lot of time on your hands to drop stories. What is up with that?
You're talking about my live stories?
Yes.
It's something like I told you, I don't know what it is. I love to be on the camera. You know what I'm saying? I just love to press record. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? That's something that I've always done. Like, well, not always done, but like something that I've done since even Instagram was started to be a thing, and on Snapchat or whatnot. So I again, stuff happens. It's kind of like what Gabriel Iglesias says. Stuff happens, and I just come out here and perform it. I don't like go to a therapist or anything. I literally just come out and there you go, guys, listen to me. You know what I'm saying? So again, stuff happens, and that's why I have so many stories. Everything you guys hear on my live stories is personal, more personal, because again, it's like a daily vlog, and it's something that I like to do, and it's something that I just talk, and you guys can join and talk to me and ask me whatever you guys want. Everything's off limits over there. Like I said, I mean, I'm an open book. You guys can talk to me about anything. So like I said, whenever I just press record, it's not like I have a script or anything. No. I just whatever comes to my mind, that's what I just start spitting or whatever.
Yeah. Beto has a question. Who is your favorite WWE wrestler?
Oh man, I'm not really into wrestling like that anymore. I used to be back in the day. And back in the day, for me, like I said, I always liked weird and stuff like that. So of course, I have a couple. I can give you probably like my top 5 because I can't give you like my favorite wrestler.
Yeah.
So I'll probably go with Boogeyman for sure. Undertaker, Rey Mysterio, definitely one of my favorites. Eddie Guerrero, of course, got to do it for my raza, you know what I'm saying? And probably Chavo Guerrero, so I have to do it. Pretty much it.
Who's your favorite wrestler?
My favorite wrestler is Edge, Eddie Guerrero, like the classics. Yeah.
The OGs, kind of.
Yeah.
RVD. Yo. Rob Van Dam.
Yeah.
That was perfect timing.
Yeah.
So, what do you specialize on your channel? Like, what's your channel known for?
My YouTube channel specializes on basically me just grabbing a topic and just going off on it. Like, it depends on what type of topic. Because sometimes, like, obviously, I'll throw in some personal stories in there. And, I make those. Most of my stories are funny. So I try to get the funny ones out of my head and just throw it out to you guys. But that's basically what I do. I grab a topic and then just go off on it. Or if it's something very personal and dear to me, of course, I'm going to explain and elaborate, like the one I did about me being sober. That's something that's real. That's something that I wanted to, share that with you guys. And, something that like I said, I hope you guys get the positive side out of that. My videos all the time, or just laugh or whatever, Again, it's just more a comedic channel. Like, I just grab topics and start talking about it. And I also do another segment where I do reviews on random things. Like, I've done restaurants, I've done movies, I've done, just random, like, I think a Heineken, what is it, 0 alcohol. I did that. Like, I've done a couple things on there. Like I said, I just throw funny things on there, and that's pretty much all I do, just talk.
So I remember you kind of said off the beginning, you were kind of like shy and stuff.
Yeah.
How did you come out of that shell? Was it Los Angeles, and be able to kind of talk about sobriety and everything else?
Honestly, when it comes to that stuff, like, I know a lot of people feel a lot like they don't want to talk about stuff like that or whatnot, but it's something that I've never had a problem with. Like, honestly, even when I was shy, I can tell anybody who wants to listen, like, hey, you know what? I went to go do this with her, or with whoever, or whatever. I never shy like that. But I guess when it comes to life, I was a little bit more, conservative. And like I said, there were times when I had to go for job interviews, and I'm just like, oh man, I don't even want to answer that because I feel scared, But I guess what made me change and really like made me think, all right, you know what, stop being a bitch, you know what I'm saying, is basically not just Los Angeles, but also the fact that, like I said, don't get me wrong, like, yeah, of course I am from LA and I love LA, but this place is ghetto, and it challenges you in many ways. It does challenge you physically, mentally, and so in a way, I guess you grow from it, and you gotta bounce off of life like that. Like, all right, life throws this at you, you gotta release something else with it. Like, you know what, And so what happened was that happened. Obviously, I moved back to LA, but also what it was is when I went back to college, I actually took a speech class, right? And obviously, when you're in speech class, I don't know how it works over there in Canada. But, you guys obviously have to present your work. You got to get on, like, not on stage, but like, in the front of the class, and you got to talk to an audience. So in a way, it kind of helped me articulate my words a little bit, and also like get in front of a crowd and talk to you like people, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just helped me out a lot to the point where like I would go up there and volunteer first, but like, hey, you know what, I want to present first, you know. And over time I changed, and then also therapy helped me out with my confidence a lot too. I did go to therapy at one point, obviously, I'm not gonna lie, and it helped me out a lot. It made me think stuff that I'm like, oh, I never thought of it that way, you know what I'm saying, or I should think this way or stuff like that. So little things, kind of added up on top of each other, and basically it helped me break out of my shell and just start doing these videos.
Beto. I usually drink some tequila to calm my nerves. No, Beto.
Hey, go watch my last video, and I talk about how obviously people do that for reasons like that because they drink to forget. But again, you don't really need it to do that. And right. Like I said, you guys can literally watch the last video that I did, and it shows cringy videos of me doing dumb things drunk, and also just it talks about a little bit of what I used to do and what I did. So it got how bad it got. So yeah. I would recommend, if you do that, go watch my last video for sure.
No Good Comics says Baph seems like a really cool dude.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I mean, I don't try to like Johnny, you've known me for what, a year maybe? Yeah. Like I said, I don't front. I don't like to keep nothing under wraps. I say it how it is. I've always been like that. And like I said, that's why you saw me ask at the beginning of the video, like, can I start cursing and stuff like that? Because I keep it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you guys are going to react to the stuff I say, but again, this is me. This is how I've always been. Again, go watch my live videos on Instagram. That's when I get to really be my goofy self, and you guys just get to, what I'm saying? Enjoy it or whatever.
Yo, they're good. You want to drop your Instagram if nobody has it yet in the chat?
Yeah, I mean, you want me to say it? Because I don't really know how to. I've never been on this thing. Okay.
You're liking your own video. Look at that. Wow, this guy's egotistical. So I don't want to step out of line when saying this, but you a little while ago got into a little bit of an accident. Do you want to talk about that and how you're doing now?
Which one? I'm like, you remember I just had a recent one. Look.
The one where you were, was it skateboarding or bicycling and a car hit you or something?
Oh, that one. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What happened was I just bought a new electric bike, right? Mm-hmm. And so, I just thought it would be convenient for me to get that for work, because I don't work that far from my house, but, I've been taking those scooters, renting them. And so, I was literally going back and forth and spending so much. But anyways, that being said, I'm like, I'm going to go buy this bike. I'm testing it out. It's literally the second day. I'm like, I'm going to go for a ride again. And then I'm like, all right, I'm going to go home and change and whatever, do my thing. While I'm going back home, this freaking lady's right in front of me, right? I'm right behind her. She didn't put no type of blinker. She just turned out of nowhere, right? And just hit me right there. You know what I'm saying? I flew forward and I landed on my head. I hit my head right here. I hit my lip, all of this. I scratched it up. I fractured my thumb, and I sprained my hand. This, to this day, still hurts. And This was March 21st, I believe. So, it still hurts. I'm still going to, therapy sessions and acupuncture and all that and whatnot. So, it was a pretty crazy accident. But I literally just got back from my bike. I'm not scared of, only because I had a little accident. I'm not going to get scared. I'm going to get back on it, Plus, I paid good money for that. You swear I'm going to not write it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, like I said, I'm not afraid to talk about my stuff. My drinking problems, when I used to have them, my accident. Like I said, anything is welcome. And if you guys want to literally, ask me anything, go for it. So don't feel bad, all right?
Yeah. So you said you moved back to Los Angeles. Where were you living before?
I'm originally from LA. But I lived in Texas, San Antonio, Texas, for a while. Obviously not my choice. That was my family's choice. Yeah. But I guess they kind of didn't. Like I said, LA is pretty ghetto, so they didn't really want to. They want to move mainly because it's cheaper over there or whatnot, which it is. But again, not my type of thing. But also because I was in middle school, going into high school soon, and they didn't want me to become a cholo. Or a gangster, Yeah. So
this sounds like something like Grand Theft Auto San Andreas stuff. Have you ever played that?
Oh, I love that game, dude. I literally put that. If you go to my story on Instagram, it's literally my last video. I was watching the trailer right now because That's how much I love it. Like, I
Yo,
love that game.
The ballas and stuff, like that was a great game.
It's like about 60% true, because I mean it's not always people shooting each other, but it's pretty close.
Yeah, exactly. Officer Tenpenny.
That's real. That's real.
Oh yeah, there's corrupt cops all the time.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Anyway, we won't get into that. It's a whole nother thing.
That's another whole thing.
So do you collect Funko Pops?
I do, but not. I haven't really bought one or like really been collecting recently. Just
You don't have like a crazy collection.
No. I mean, I do have like 100 something. As you guys see, you can actually see them in the back.
I was gonna say, I think I see a few.
Yeah, you see the whole stack back there. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole thing right there. There's a whole like display right there. Yeah. But again, I just kind of like gave up on it, and I have my few reasons on it. But I'm actually gonna do a video on that, and so I don't know if you guys want me to elaborate or just wait until I upload that video.
You can, you can definitely wait. It'd be nice to see it on the video.
Right? Yeah, for sure. So, do you remember your first Funko Pop?
Yeah, I actually have it right in front of me. The first Funko, it was given to me by my friend Rafa, and he's like, I know you like Assassin's Creed, so he just gave me out of box, you know. So he gave it to me, and I keep it on my desk. This is actually from the movie, but you know, it's still really cool. You know what I'm saying? And I literally keep it right here on my desk at all time. You know?
Right. So when you did kind of collect, or the ones that you have, is it all the stuff you love, or do you keep it to just like video games like Assassin's Creed or like TV or?
No, I actually I buy things that I like. So I have literally like shows, movies, video games, you know, music, and obviously the music ones, it's all metal related because I am a metalhead. Obviously, I'm wearing a metal shirt right now, you know. So, like I said, I am a metalhead, so I do like a lot of those. So I have a bunch of those, and I love history as well. So I do have a lot of history pops, and you know, like I said, I have a lot of dark shows, basically a lot of anything like that looks creepy or whatever. I pretty much have them. You know what I'm saying? I have a horror section, a Harry Potter section, you know, all types of sections. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
Yeah. Hi, Ricky Hardy, and hi, Slim Comics and more.
These poppin'. Hey, I did see your comment earlier about one of the wrestlers, and it's completely the Usos. The Usos. That's what it was. He likes the Usos.
Yeah, one of the Usos are in jail or something.
Bad Usos. Bad Usos. So, do you have any chases or soda pops or chases in your collection?
Soda pops I don't have. I was never really into those. No. Okay. Chases I do have. I do have the 11 chase, and I also have a Sub-Zero chase.
Nice. Which one was your first?
I believe the Sub-Zero one. It's funny because the day I got that 11 chase, I was with JJ, and I don't know if I can say this, but you know, we were at the store and they were like, hey, there's like 2 chases down, like, oh, they're like, I literally ran and I got both of them. And then they were like, you can only take one. And I'm like, the other one was the Vanya chase. And I'm like, you know what? I like Stranger Things more than Umbrella Academy. So I'm like, I'm going to take the what's it called? The 11. And I'm like, JJ, you can take the Vanya, which I believe he traded already. So I'm like, really? Awesome, dude.
So what's your favorite store to shop at for your Funko Pops?
I mean, I guess it'd have to be the Funko Museum, just because, you know, obviously that's where they drop new stuff randomly, and it's just like I've described it before. It's like a mini Disneyland in there. You know what I'm saying? You go in there, and it's literally like just big figurines of Funkos, and there's like a waterfall with T'Challa, and like, you know, and like a lot of things that go on in that store that I'm like, dude, no way. You know what I'm saying? The workers there are literally like very nice people. They're always just like, hey, what's up, Baph? Like they mean, you know, they all like know me as Baph, and like, you know, it's really cool. It's very welcoming going into that store, and you know, it's a place where like, you know, it makes you feel like a little kid again. You know what I'm saying? You're just like the whole time you're like, oh snap, you know, it's crazy.
Nice. Do you collect anything else other than Funko Pops?
I do. I collect many like Asian figurines, Egyptian figurines, Native American figurines, stuff from like Thailand, stuff from like Japan. I have a bunch of stickers that you guys have given me over the, you know, a couple months. I appreciate you guys for that too. You know, I have eggs. You remember the ceramic eggs that I have? Yeah, I have those. I have jewelry. Obviously, I have a lot of jewelry, and I have I have necklaces, rings. There's a lot of little things that I collect that I when I move out of here, it's gonna be a nightmare for me. You know what I'm saying? So like, I'm not waiting for that day, but I do collect a lot of stuff. I have a couple of CDs and stuff. I have a big collection of old school LPs from my dad's side because my dad is also an old school, like not metalhead, but like an old school rocker, I guess you want to call him. So he has a lot of good old fashioned records that he's passed down to me, and I'm like, yes, they're all mine. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I think vinyl is making a comeback. I think I heard
Yeah,
that.
yeah. I mean, it's been a thing. I mean, obviously here in Hollywood we have Amoeba, which obviously it's a big, big, big store that sells records and sells movies and sells like figurines and sells. I think they sell Funkos as well. But it's basically they have a wide variety of like LPs, CDs, and cassettes and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Merch. They even do like little shows there too. I've seen like famous bands go there and perform and stuff. So it's a really cool spot like to go for record store shopping. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yeah, record shopping, and so it's definitely been making a comeback for sure. Yeah.
Oh, Beto, I was getting to that.
What?
I was. He says, if you can meet someone, who would it be? Probably someone famous, is my guess.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Or have you met anybody famous in the last?
Oh man, I live in Hollywood, bro. I've met a bunch of people.
Did they tell you, hey, Baph, what's up, man?
the one that shocked me the most, and it's funny, you probably think it's Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. It's really not. Look, don't get me wrong, I'm a fan, but I'm not like JJ status where he's just like, like that live video I did of him freaking out, like I'm like, it's just Jay. I met him the other day, like, but no.
I see him at poker on Tuesday, like.
I'll see you at Pilates later, bro. Like, come on. We're gonna go get a yogurt. Relax, JJ. Like, no, but the one that I freaked out on is because not even paparazzi has seen him like that. Is Andre 3000.
What? Outcast.
Yes, Outcast.
Wow.
I saw Andre 3000 come in. I lost my mind. I was like, oh, no way, dude. Like, I know I'm a metalhead, but I grew up with also the classics of R&B, rap, and like reggaeton and all that stuff. So when I saw Andre 3000, I lost my stuff. I was like, no way, dude. Like, no freaking way. Like, I even called my supervisor. Hey, come to the front, help me check. And then he's like, you only have like 2 people, and I'm like, help me check, you idiot. And he's like, like he freaked out even more, and I'm like, yeah, dude,
yeah, Google it.
I grew out a wig or whatever, just to, you know what I'm saying? No, it was really dope. He was such a nice guy too. Like, he was honestly one of the nicest actors. Wow, sorry. Musician. One of the nicest singers that I met. Because there are some that I look at you just like, don't look at me. I'm like, yeah, fool. I know who you are. I don't give a crap.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was cool. Zac Efron actually was really cool too. I met him too.
I wouldn't care.
Yeah. I don't care. Yeah, right.
I don't care about Zac. Oh my God, Zac Efron!
That was me. Okay. I'm just kidding.
For Zac Efron?
No. Well, I mean, he's cool. You know what I'm saying? He's all right,
Yeah.
Yeah, I met him. I met the guy who was Sabretooth. I don't know. Oh, you guys haven't seen that, huh? You guys don't like X-Men and stuff like that, huh?
Oh, are you talking about Hugh Jackman?
No. The guy who played Sabretooth in the Wolverine Origins. What's his name?
I don't know.
Yeah, I forget his name in real life. Yeah, but like I said, I've met many comedians. I've met many just actors. I met Ryan Gosling. I met her I guess her girlfriend. What's her name? Ava Mendes, I believe.
She came to a university. I kind of saw them because his mother, Ryan Gosling's mother, became a teacher. She graduated from being a teacher. And they were all there, and like everybody left them alone. They didn't even know it was them because like they're so different when they're not all dolled up, right? But,
yeah, no, for sure. I saw that because they came to my job and they were going because obviously I work in a medical building. Yeah, and obviously they're not going to look fancy to go to a medical building, but they looked like they had like shades on and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, like that's her, Yeah. The one that comes to my job a lot, and like I said, it's the ones that you guys like, is the guy from Seinfeld. that bald dude. I forget his name.
Oh, Jason Alexander.
Yeah, that guy. He's a nice guy too. Yeah, he's really nice. You know what's funny? I actually got his pop, and I have him at work. So next time I see him, I'm like, I'm gonna get that signed.
You know what I saw today? I went to go get vaccinated today, and you're waiting and you're chilling, and you got to wait. Like the longest thing is the 20-minute wait. Some guy had a Vandelay Industry shirt on, and I was like, "Real? Like really? This isn't 1996 anymore. Like move on." Like
he was so excited to get poked by something. That's why. Yeah.
Why? Like, why?
That's who I am, bro. Sorry.
Hey, we made it 25 minutes and we made a bit of a sex joke. Woo!
That's who I am. I'm sorry, crowd. You know what I'm saying? That's just my humor. It's dark.
So okay. So what's a Funko Pop you'd like to see made?
Ooh, that's a good one. I mean, obviously, I'm gonna go with black metal pops. You know what I'm saying? Black metal pops would be dope. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I would love to go see like Danny Filth from Cradle of Filth, or you know, even like bands that aren't even black metal, like Chris Motionless from Motionless in White. You know, stuff like that. Like anything with more makeup and stuff like that, I would love to see. You know what I'm saying? Anything like I said, Gorgoroth, or like, you know, I don't know if you guys know any of these bands. But, you know, just stuff like that. I mean, it would be great. You know, Immortal or Emperor, or, you know, just more metal bands. That would be great.
So Adam Sandler. Actually, I saw a story.
Adam Sandler?
I saw a story. There was a waitress, and she was trying to. She was at the front of house, and she had no idea it was Adam Sandler, and he was there with his wife, I think. And there he is in his mask, and she had no idea. And I was like, really? Like, so there you go, Beto. Relax with Adam Sandler.
I'm not a fan of Adam Sandler.
I'm not either. I was, and now I'm like not. Like,
I'm like, his humor is too goofy for me. I don't care.
The eight crazy nights.
Like, You know what I'm saying? I need darker humor or something like slapstick, like Jackass, you know?
Johnny Knoxville.
Exactly.
Hey, JJLA. Funko LA. How are you?
We need to go live with John. Really? JJ Funko?
Wait, what?
Oh, it's JJ. Oh, okay.
It's JJ Funko.
Okay, you know, it took me a second. It took me a second. So if you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be once all this ends?
This is funny because a lot of people expect me to like think of like vacation spots that are like really like famous, or like really like you know, where people go to, like, you know what I'm saying, like Mexico or like Italy or stuff like that. I'm like, dude, my parents are from Mexico, you know. I'm like, what the hell do I want to go over there for, you know? Or at least my mom is. My dad's from El Salvador, you know. So I guess if I were to choose between those two, it would be El Salvador. But me, where I personally would love to go would probably be like Sweden. Just because, you know, that's where the black metal is, you know.
I was expecting to say that's where the beautiful women are at.
I go to Canada.
I don't know if I read something or heard something, but the most beautiful women come from Sweden, and I was like, yeah, if they're like, you know, 18 feet tall, like, hi, you're really hot, like,
hi, like, even if you get rejected by them, you're just like, yeah, that's right. That sounds about right. You're right.
Beto, he needs to win an Oscar. Adam Sandler does not need to win an Oscar. Like,
no, for sure.
It won't ever happen. That's like saying Kevin James. Like, no.
You want the mall cop to get an Oscar, really?
I know, that's like what he's most known for. And he was on like King of Queens for like 5-6 seasons.
Right,
like
right. And I'm just like, just actors that I'm just like, they're not necessary for me, you know. I don't care.
Yeah, like, exactly. So speaking of that, what is your favorite TV show or movie?
My favorite TV show or movie, I'll straight up, I'll tell you, I love horror. And the first movie that creeped me out ever was The Exorcist. I remember watching that when I was like, I don't know, 8 or something. And my aunt was like, hey, let's watch this. And it's literally just, and I'm like, whoa, what the hell is that? I'm down. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with The Exorcist. That's definitely one of my top favorite movies. Favorite shows. That's a hard one, because obviously there's childhood shows and there's my shows that I watch now, you know. So I don't know if you want to go specific which show, you know.
I think I know what it is because you talked about it on one of your lives.
Honestly, I don't. I've done, like, not to brag, but I've done so many lives I don't remember what I said.
I think it was How I Met Your Mother because it's like How I Met Your Mother, and then you're like one exit or something. It was some arrow on the ground or something.
Oh yeah, no.
So I'm like, yo, he's gonna say Him How I Met Your Mother.
No, I mean, I like that show. Don't get me wrong, but it's not my favorite. But it was a joke that I made, that it was a story on my Instagram.
Yep.
Where basically it says exit slow. And I'm like, and that, kids, is How I Met Your Mother. Yeah. I think Johnny responded dying, like, just laughing.
No, and then he showed me, and I was like, okay. Oh my god.
Yeah. No, I think I mean, like, if I'm gonna talk about recent, I'm gonna probably go with House. And I know it's House because that's old show, but I'm barely watching it because, again, I don't really have time. But I guess House. Before that was Stranger Things. It's still Stranger Things, to be honest. But
I heard it's a really good show, but
yeah, and American Horror Story. So I can't, like I said, I don't really have a favorite show, but I have many favorite shows. I like anything dark, horror, or like comedy. That's my thing.
You know what's really good? I said it last week. Cobra Kai, man, so good.
I heard that's good. Look, I don't like the old school Karate Kids, but I heard that this new show is actually really good. So
yeah,
I'm thinking of, like, I might watch it. Just because I heard it's really good, and then also I love kung fu movies. So I don't know if they have, like, fighting that style, or, like, I don't know what to expect.
They fight.
So, yeah.
Oh yeah, so, they fight. Oh, it gets good. I don't want to give it.
Oh, they fight, my boy. They fight.
Oh yeah. Oh, they beat the hell out of one another. Like it's. I'm really surprised. I've only seen the first one, and I'm halfway through the second one. How they were able to take, like, a dojo and, like, two guys, and, like, because, like, I've said it so many times that spinoffs don't work, but this actually works.
Okay.
Grown Ups 3 is coming out, and I can't wait. Beto, oh my god, man. Like, shame.
Like, yeah, no. I was like, he's really flexing Grown Ups 3.
He's really flexing for Adam Sandler, man.
He's like, Grown Ups 3, yeah, let's do it.
Right?
Okay.
Might win him an Oscar.
Hey, you know what though? We can't hate, because that's what he's into, or she. Sorry, I don't know the name. He. Obviously we like How I Met Your Mother, so not everyone likes that.
Yeah. House is a pretty good show. We're almost done that.
Good. Parks and Recreation is also good.
It's getting good, even though I'm gone from, like, season 2 to, like, season 5. I'm like, what? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, that's a good show. Yeah.
Family Guy's good. I love it, Brian. I love Family Guy, Brian.
I gave up on Family Guy a long time ago.
Yo, I'm done with it too. It's like,
it's just repetitive, and it tries too hard. Like, like, I get it. It's like, it tries to be edgy.
He killed off Brian because he was just out of ideas. I
thought they killed him and brought him back.
Yeah, they did, but so many people were outraged by it. They brought him back.
They brought that, like, little brown dog. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, that cool. Italian one. Oh, what was his name? Somebody will know it. It's there. I can't think of it.
Like I said, I gave up on it. I was just like, whatever.
Oh god. So Beto wants to know Family Guy or South Park, Baph?
When it comes to those shows, Family Guy, because I've never seen South Park, and so I can't really say anything. So I'll just go with Family Guy. But I'm not like I said, I'm not even into that anymore. Like, I used to be really big into Family Guy.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah, I don't watch new Family Guys anymore.
I don't even know what season it's on or whatever. Like, I gave up after, like, 2011. That was when I graduated high school.
Nice.
Yeah.
So what? Let's start with this. What's your favorite food?
My favorite food, man. That's a big question, bro. Because I mean, look at me. I'm so pretty because I love food. You know what I'm saying?
You're beautiful. You're beautiful.
No,
Baph is beautiful. Let's get that trending on Twitter.
For breakfast, I'm gonna go with chilaquiles. That's I don't know if you guys know the Mexican dish like that, but it's basically.
Of course I do. It's that thing. It's that thing.
Right. Now I'm gonna go with look it up though. It's fun. It's freaking bomb, bro.
But for those that don't know,
Yeah.
would you like to explain it?
Okay, chilaquiles is basically like nachos, but it's basically like a lasagna, like a breakfast lasagna.
You're eating lasagna for breakfast?
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Okay.
It's tortillas, right?
Mm-hmm.
You make them you deep fry them, and you make them like nachos. You know. And what you do is you make your sauce, like a spicy sauce that we make, and you just drench it all in the nachos, and then you just put cheese and onions on top. And then they turn soft, obviously, when you cook it a little bit more, when you melt the cheese and the onions. Just put some sour cream, put some eggs on the side, and some beans. Man, that shit's lit, bro.
And that's breakfast?
Yeah, that's why I said this is why I look this good.
Yeah, but like, I'm not all about toilet humor, but my God, when it's like, No,
it's a breakfast food in like Mexico and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a really popular dish, and it's something that like we eat. It's really bomb. You guys, like I said, if you guys were here, I would make it for you guys because I know how to get down in the kitchen. You know that. Yeah. So I would probably make that for you guys. But again, it's something that we love to eat, and it's bomb.
So you're like Guy Fieri in the kitchen. If you ever seen Diners, Drives, and Dives?
Yeah, pretty much. And it's funny because I used to have his hair back then. With the spiky hair, like, and I have the goatee right now, so there you go.
That's dope.
Yeah.
That's dope.
But I'll go with that. I'll go for breakfast for that. But like afternoon food, I'll probably go with. It's a tie between like Chinese and Korean food.
Oh my God, we're only at lunchtime. What do you do for dinner? This is interesting now. Like,
I don't know. That's it. Like I only eat twice a day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Jeez.
I don't even eat like snacks or anything like that. No, I don't eat that. I'm like the weirdest. I'm telling you, I'm like the weirdest fat dude you'll ever meet. Like,
I mean, this guy's eating like lasagna and nachos. Like, here I am eating like frosted. Here I am eating like Frosted Flakes. Like,
hey man, you gotta open your horizons more, man. You gotta broaden your horizons.
Clearly,
you're just like, a bowl of flakes. No, this can't be it, man. I'm telling you, you gotta make huevos rancheros. You gotta make eggs with anything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Chilaquiles, bomb.
I actually have a honey bun usually for breakfast. So what I do is, are you ready for this? So it comes in. I don't know if they have Little Debbie down there or whatever her name is, but
yeah, Little Debbie, yeah.
Yeah. So it comes
the cream pies.
What?
The cream pies. Yeah, I know about your Little Debbies. What are you thinking of?
So what I do is I open the box very carefully. I take out a package. I open the package. I put it in my mouth. That's breakfast. And I also have a coffee.
So you take out the honey bun and eat the plastic?
That's after I'm done with the honey bun. Sometimes I just push it all in together. I'm in a hurry.
All right, gotta go.
What about you, Johnny Funko? What is your breakfast regimen?
Coffee, that's all.
Coffee? He's like, I got to deal with idiots at work, so yeah, coffee.
No, he actually does have to deal with idiots.
Dude, you're telling me. You see what I did yesterday to that window?
Yeah. You didn't see it. I'll show you later.
Oh, yeah.
This guy's going to forget. I guarantee you. You're like, hey, you gonna show me the window thing? Oh yeah.
Before we start moving on to the next questions, I want to thank Diva Kind for being an awesome moderator and dropping everybody's channels. I really appreciate that.
Congrats on the 300.
Yeah.
So.
Congrats on hitting 300 and 1K.
Nice.
Yeah.
For sure. That's dope.
For sure. So, God. So, what was your favorite cartoon growing up?
My favorite cartoon?
Yeah.
Just right off the bat, just because it bounced off my head right now, I'm gonna go with Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Oh, nice! I love that.
Oh, yeah. Is that the one with the Grim Reaper guy?
Yeah, it's the
Yes.
Grim Reaper and
Him, that one, or Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh, okay.
That was, dude. To this day, as an adult, that's a creepy ass show. I look at it, I'm like, what the heck? What were we watching as kids?
Is that the one with like the pink dog and the old man? He's like,
yeah.
I kind of look like it right now with the hat.
Yeah, pretty.
Do you guys remember Ed, and Eddie?
Of course. course.
Right?
That
Right? How
show.
good was that? That show was decent.
That was a great show. That
Yo, that was
good.
not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, that was a great show. They should make
So-
those pops, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they don't have those.
I have to check.
No.
I'm not
I-
sure. Probably not.
Somebody let us know, please.
They should make those, yeah. They should make the old school cartoons pops like that, you know. I know they have a couple, but not like that. Like
You know what? I don't know if they have these either. Magic School Bus.
No, I don't think so either. But yeah, I remember that show
Hey,
too.
belts, everyone!
You wanted to be Miss Rizzo when you grow up?
Oh my God. Okay, here's a funny story. When you and I think you were there for this. We worked at a restaurant, and we were like sober, but then you get those drunk people late at night, right?
Right.
And I don't know how we came up with talking about the Magic School Bus, right? So, and I was like, who was the chick that drove the bus? And some drunk guy was like, yo, it's Miss Frizzle, man. And I'm like, yo, and I'm like, yo, Miss Frizzle's hot. He's like, right? I'm like, yo, I was so doing Miss Frizzle, man. Like,
That's hilarious, bro. He's like, I would rest it right there, just right there. Yeah.
Hi, Sleeping Collectibles. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that.
Yeah, real quick, shout out to everybody. I can't see who the comments or anything like that, but you know, thank you guys for joining this. This is really cool. I appreciate you guys as well. Thank you for having me on here.
Yeah, it's awesome.
yeah.
So,
So because you're out in California, it seems like all the seasons are the same. But which one is your favorite?
winter, man. It's all about that winter, man. You know why?
Don't say that here.
You know, because I'm a big dude. You know what I'm saying? So we're always hot, you know? When it's cold, all the girls are like, give me a hug. And I'm like, where's your skinny boyfriend? He ain't been doing all this.
Big Poppy's here.
That's right.
And I didn't talk about David Ortiz, if you all get that reference.
Big Capone is here. You know what I'm saying?
Go hug Pharrell, everybody.
Yeah, dude.
Winter.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with winter for
Least
sure.
favorite.
What's that?
Winter's the least favorite here.
I bet you guys have like snowstorms.
Yeah. Snow is non-existent out there.
No, we don't even know what that is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy because I'll screw with people on Omegle. Yeah, I'm one of those people. I don't care, and I don't do video because like I think there's too much weighing and too much jerking off and shit on there. But like
That's why you're on it. That's why you're on. He's like, let me watch this. Anyways,
my legs right now. No, but so
are you on Omegle right now? He's like on the side. He's like, yeah, I see.
no.
He's like, he's doing this. Ooh. There goes one hair.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. So I'll just screw around in the chat, and people are like, "Oh, where are you from?" Like Canada, unfortunately. Like, where are you from? Like Australia, and then be like, "Yo, we got bad snowstorms." They're like, "What's that?" I'm like, it's snow. Like Google it. Like Google it.
It's
like,
that white stuff that comes from the sky.
It's cocaine from the sky. God's dangerous. Like
you're just like, you're like, it's fine. We got giant spiders. It's like, I'd rather take the snow, guys.
So, what's your favorite thing about living in Los Angeles? It'll be girls.
Man.
Watch.
No, it's not. It's actually it's actually the main reason why I moved back. It's for the craziness, man. I love the craziness of this place because that's the cool part about LA. LA is not a place where it's like, oh yeah, I'll see this tomorrow again. No, LA is always changing. You know what I'm saying? So it's always in the moment, like that you have these experiences that are in the moment. So if you don't experience it, unfortunately, sometimes it'll come back, sometimes it won't. And that's what makes a memory here in LA more memorable because like you're like, damn, it happened. You were there, and it's not gonna happen again. You know what I'm saying? And that's the cool part about LA. But here, like when I used to live in Texas, everything was far. The weather was horrible. People were racist, and I'm like, this is not my type of thing. Over here, I know they're racist, but that's just part of LA, And not even though, like honestly, they're more tame compared to over there. You know what I'm saying? And
that's like me at Costco. It's like an experience. It's like, oh,
yeah,
the family size cheese balls.
Their pizza's bomb, guys. You gotta try it.
No, their food court is legit. Like I'm not
I've heard, but my broke ass can't go there because it's
not that expensive.
I mean,
No, really, it's not.
Yeah. I don't even have a Costco nearby, so it's like I can't even do that, you know?
Oh.
Yeah.
Hi, KNL. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate you.
Yep.
Yeah, my city's terrible these days. I want to move. Oh, KNL.
Yeah,
So
no, I love,
come to
like
Canada.
I said, I'd rather live poor here than live like a king in San Antonio any day.
Why are you saying come to Canada? You're leaving to go to LA.
You know what?
That's why it's like, so how he won't see him. He's like, come over here so I don't have to see you over there in LA.
I'm like, I'm driving like, Baph? And he's on his phone. He's doing an IG story.
Yeah,
Who's this
like,
dick?
dude, get out of my live.
Hi, everybody. Get out of here, man.
Go away, man.
Andre 3000 is coming. Get the hell out of here.
Jay, really? Jay, come on, let's go. I'm sorry. Yeah, I wish you guys could have been there for JJ's reaction to seeing Jay from. I'm like, look who it is, and he's like, like you flipped. And the funny part is that he has a ponytail, so it just kept swishing around, like, you know, it's funny that I was like, that's the funniest thing I've seen out there.
Nice. So I'm gonna kind of jump back to the whole YouTube thing. So what channels do you like and look up to? Here comes Johnny Funko.
Johnny Funko.
I see.
I'm just kissing ass. Nah, I'm just kidding. No,
Kiss ass.
No, I'm gonna be real. Let's see. I don't really like. Oh, you know what? I know exactly. What am I talking about? It's actually it's tied between two. It's the Hodge twins and All Def Digital, which is literally like where they have the segment of Roast Me, where it's literally just people roasting each other the whole time. So of course, those are like the only two channels I watch, to be honest. Well, besides yours.
And Diva Kinds.
Yeah, and D of a Kind, of course.
Yeah. Congrats again on 300. I almost said 500.
Yeah, congratulations. You know, that's really cool. You know.
Boy, if we weren't copyrighted, there'd be some Post Malone right now. But you know. Anyway.
You guys, I've noticed you and JJ, everybody play that song for anybody. I'm like, play something else.
I know it's the most overplayed thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, there's other songs.
Like somebody want a giveaway. Let's grab your legs. God, again, really?
This makes you want to like
play something else. Just play, you know. I don't know.
Exactly. So how long have you been making YouTube videos?
How long? It's been about a year and probably 2-3 months, something like that. I started last April. It's funny, I actually wanted it to start it on April 1st because obviously April 1st is April Fool's Day, which is technically for me like clown day, you know what I'm saying? So,
every day's clown day for you at work.
That's true. That is true. But I wanted a specific reason for that day. But unfortunately, like I said, I was barely starting. I didn't know how to upload this faster or anything. So unfortunately, it didn't go until April 2nd. And I'm like, man, but you know, it is what it is.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, it's been about a year and a couple months.
So we know what's unique about you. What about your channel?
My channel.
What do you think is unique about your channel?
Honestly,
it is
like
unique.
I said, what's that?
Because you are unique.
I appreciate that. Thank you. It is something that, like I said, I don't see a lot on YouTube or anything in general. Where, like I said, I say something that's just straight up what it is. You know, I don't hide it. I don't sugarcoat what it is. All my videos are literally, I cuss in all of them, obviously, but that's just because that's who I am. But it's also, again, it's just something that I don't really see in a lot of videos or stuff like that. Like a lot of people just don't want to say how it is. And again, in a way, I don't like to brag or anything, but I kind of feel like I'm sort of a voice for the new generation or our generation, you know, of like, you know what, you can stand up and say what you want and do what you got to do that makes you happy. You know what I'm saying? Not to sound all sappy or whatever, but you know, that's kind of how I feel like that's what I do on my channel. You know, like, I look like an idiot. I know this, but again, I'm having fun. I'm doing my thing. I dress however I want. You know what I'm saying? And so that's kind of something that I feel like I pride myself in. You know, I get to be who I want to be on my channel, you know? And again, I see a lot of people who do videos that are just like, hi, welcome to another episode. And now they ain't better. I'm like, what's up? It's your boy Baph. Welcome to another episode of this and this and that. You know what I'm saying? And then that's when I get into it. You know, I don't know, like, you know, that's why my intro isn't even that flashy or my outro and none of that. Because I want you guys to just go straight into the video for me. Like, you know, like, all right, let's talk about what we're going to talk about, you know?
Yeah.
That's how it is in real life too. Like, you know, when we talk about it, I don't like small talk. Like let's go. I just like to hear the ending, you know?
Yeah.
Plus, my attention span sucks. So I'm like, what? Yeah, that's how.
Yeah.
I feel that's my main thing. Again, not the flashiest, again, but again, it is something that I do pride myself in, which is my voice. That's what I do.
Nice. So, what else do I want to ask? What's your
ahead.
favorite concert you've been to?
My favorite what?
Favorite concert that you have attended personally?
Ooh, man, you're throwing out some crazy questions, man. That's a broad question.
I like to think of myself as like a white, younger, less money than Oprah.
You always hit the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah, absolutely. And no, you're not getting a car. So
Man, I'm checking under my seat and stuff. Like, what do I got? What do I have under here, guys? Yeah, no.
Keys to a Mazda 5. Money's tight for Oprah.
I couldn't afford a car, so I got you a bike. It's like, oh, man.
Everybody gets a bike.
You're like, no, I give you the right to go get a bike. I'm not giving you a bike.
Yeah.
No, my favorite concert that I would say probably, again, it's hard because, they're all memorable to me in a way because the one I went to with my brother was amazing, which is System of a Down, dude. And like, that was probably one of the greatest shows that I've seen, like, not recently, but like a couple years ago. And I was just like, wow, that was, it just hit me hard. I was just, because that was something that made me into a metalhead, listening to System of a Down in Linkin Park. So when I saw it with my brother, me and him grew up listening to the stuff. And, all of a sudden I get to see them live. I literally cried on like Chop Suey or something. Like, I don't remember. And I was like, I understand. But again, I've also seen bands with my dad where I'm just like, man, he's the main reason why, I got into this as well, because again, I grew up listening to his records like Led Zeppelin, Rush, Pink Floyd, all that good stuff, So when I went to go see Rush with him and Journey, not together, but separately, I was just like, wow, dude. Not only did they put on a great show, but it was just a great bonding, thing with my father. And it's just like, those are definitely memorable as well. So, again, I can't really pinpoint one specifically, but those three are the top three for me for sure.
Go see Rush. Anywhere.
Yeah. I went to go see some Canadian mates, eh?
Okay, we don't say A, we don't say sorry a lot.
Right.
So KNL says Ozfest 99 is one of my all-time favorite show experience.
I was 6 years old, so I didn't even know what music was.
Oh, you and I are the same age. Oh my god.
You were 93?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
93, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
No.
It's funny. Like, I don't know
Too
if
late for that.
That's all. Like, no, stop. Like,
anyways, what I was about to say, was
to say the Canadian version. A.
oh, A there, A's. Okay. So I'm so sorry for that there, boys and girls.
Yeah,
okay.
Sorry guys. Sorry. I'm gonna rock this house. Sorry. Like,
born in 83. That seemed like a good time. Anyway,
I was almost born in 83, guys. To be honest,
I'll be honest. I did some stuff in 84. I am not proud of. Like, oh no, it's funny. Like, I don't know if it's the same for you. Maybe in the same for you. Like, we were born in the 90s. I don't really remember a whole hell of a lot. I remember more of the 2000s. Like, I don't know. Like,
yeah. I mean, I was like, what, 7 in 2000? So, yeah, I guess I don't really remember much either. But, I mean, some of the stuff from the 90s did carry on for a while into the early 2000s. So,
yeah.
That's something that, of course, I'm like, oh, yeah, I remember that, But, yeah, I guess I don't remember everything from the 90s, just trauma. No, I'm just kidding. Just the guy getting shot across the street, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, no, so it's, it's funny because I was actually born in East LA and I was actually raised in Hollywood, though. So, like, where I was raised, it was pretty ghetto back in the day. So I remember those good times, you know what I'm saying? Lowriders and gangster music. I'm like, yay.
KNL says he was born in 83, but you're crazy. The 90s was amazing. No, they weren't.
Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah. The 90s were the stuff, man.
No, if I could have been around for any era, it would have been the 80s. That was an era. But
No, see, if I were to pick my youth, I would probably be born in the 70s to
yeah.
kick it in the 80s and the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Because those two eras would probably be the greatest times ever, besides like maybe early 2000s. 2005, that's when everything went to crap for me. You know what I'm saying? 2005, 2006.
Yeah, K-Now says the 90s was literally the golden age of pop culture for our generation.
Yep, that is true. You had bands like Aqua who came out, you know, I'm a Barbie girl, you know.
Yeah, I know.
So,
Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, all that great
stuff. Britney Spears, Christina Aguilera, you know, 98 Degrees.
Poor Britney Spears. I don't want to get into her, but I don't want to be mean. We're all How I Met Your Mother fans, and D of a Kind's gonna roll her eyes when they say "Free Britney." Did they mean from like Barney Stinson? Like
Now I see why you meant she's gonna roll her eyes.
No, like you said Barney Stinson. Anyways, that's all.
That's another story.
Okay, so you see a lot of male and female celebrities. If you could ask them out to lunch and they would accept, and no, you don't, you do not get to bang them afterwards. Who would it be?
Well, what's the point? I wanted to bang Zac Efron so badly.
You probably wanted to do shots off his like belly button or his abs.
Like, okay, like you mean like to get into it with a relationship, or just to ask out to just to talk?
Yo, like for lunch. Like
just for lunch? Okay, okay.
No belly button shots of tequila.
Man, you're narrowing it down more, so I'm like, no, it would have to be probably. Man, that's tough. I would have to go with maybe Benicio del Toro, because he's one of my favorite actors, and I just want to talk to him about how he, how he grew up, the way he did, and also just how he become this big dude who, like, I'm just like, dude, I watch your movies and it's just insane. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a lot of things that I see him in that I'm just like, that's crazy. It's one of our people. He's doing it. You know what I'm saying? And so that would be cool to talk to. But there's a lot of other celebrities, I guess, or even meet people like some of my metal bands who I would love to meet. That I'm just like, yeah, that would be a great conversation. But I think he would probably be interesting to talk to for sure, because the way he talks in interviews is very like serious, but also kind of fun. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I see myself in a way. I'm a little bit more goofy, obviously. I'm not gonna lie, but the way he is, it's like it's kind of the same. So I'm just like I would understand. I would just listen. It would be great. So yeah, I guess I would go with him.
What about the female?
Yeah, female.
Female. Let's see.
Just for you, I'll make an exception. You can have your way with them afterwards. Does that open the horizons?
So it would have to be literally like what's it called? Just for that, because if it would have to be a great conversation, it would be a completely different person who wasn't even attractive. But if I was gonna bang her, I would probably go with like Jennifer Lawrence, dude.
I thought you were gonna say Betty White. Let's be honest. There's some miles, but
you're down for some gummy, huh?
I'm gotta take out my teeth.
You're like, you don't need teeth tonight, baby. You don't need those tonight. Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? You're just like, ah.
Tastes like happy.
Oh my god. No, but like honestly, the girl I would pick to like have a conversation the same way with Benicio would probably be I'm trying to just remember female actors and stuff, female celebrities. I heard Paris Hilton is actually really smart. That's what I've heard. I know you're laughing, but I've heard like she just plays the dumb card, but she really is actually really smart. So like I would really love to talk to her. That would be interesting. Be like, all right, what you think about this or what you think about that, So I
Paris,
guess
why are you such an airhead? Well, I'm hot.
Yeah. But I would go with people who are like, who would actually come up with a conversation of like, something smart and stuff like that, or like
Paris Hilton.
I'm telling you, I've heard. Like, if that's true, if she's really that smart, they think she is, or like the way she, because some people do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've told you guys this. Like, I'm not trying to brag again, but I'm a pretty smart dude. But again, smart isn't that funny. That's not gonna be like, hey, you guys know about that war in 1976 or whatever.
Are you talking about Vietnam? That was like 69.
Yeah. Like, nobody cares. You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
like, if you make yourself dumber and make yourself look, more entertaining and funny, of course people are gonna pay attention. That's why I see Paris Hilton as someone that, like, again, if people who know her think she's smart for a reason, maybe she's playing us making us look stupid and be like, oh, this chick is just dumb, who doesn't know shit. But I'm pretty sure she knows a lot of stuff,
The Kardashians are dumb, but
those just, I don't fucking know. I don't care. No. She's with Kanye.
Kim.
Yeah, no.
So, what's your favorite color?
Black, baby, all day. No, it would have to be black or purple.
Black or purple?
Yeah.
I thought you said black is a shade.
That's why I changed it to purple as well, because I'm like, oh, black isn't a color. And like, all right, then I'll go with purple.
Then I'll say red. I'll say gray because I look like a caddy today.
You're a big Adam Sandler fan. Stop fronting.
No, that's Beto who's a big Adam Sandler fan, not me.
Right.
I'm the Neil Patrick Harris fan.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah, I was waiting for one. Yeah.
He's like, Doogie Howser.
No.
Barney
Swarley. You know what we'll call him? Swarley. You know who else is a really good actor? We talked about him earlier. Is Hugh Laurie, Dr. House.
Oh yeah,
that dude is so British. I was like, like he was on Ellen, and I was like,
what trips me out about him is the fact that he's a British guy who did an American accent and did a fake British accent on the show, and I'm like, inception of acting, amazing, just wow. You know what I'm saying?
Right?
That's what I'm saying, dude. He was Stuart Little's dad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was.
Yeah.
Bryan Cranston's pretty good too.
Oh, of course. Come
Walter
on.
White.
Yeah. Not even that's not even debatable. Of course, he's great. He's one of the greatest actors. He was Malcolm in the Middle, dude. For me, he was Malcolm, man. Not Malcolm.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
What about favorite animal?
Favorite animal, I'm gonna go with the dogs or wolves, I guess. Same family.
Right.
Because that's always been my thing. Plus, it's also part of my, like, I'm not Native American, but I am part Native of some sort. I don't know my tribe yet, but you
got an ancestry DNA. That come on.
I should. I know I'm probably Aztec and Mayan because obviously that's where my family's from. Salvador and Mexico. So there's that.
Are you from a tribe?
What?
He's from a tribe called Quest.
I'm part Native Indian.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know. I haven't really got into that.
Dude, you got to ancestry DNA this shit. Like you take the cotton swab, you put it in your mouth. You're good at doing that, and then
Who's talking?
Hey, that's on Wednesdays, okay? God.
He's half Cherokee with that haircut, dude.
It's funny, whenever he makes that haircut, I'm like, yo, 1995 call, they want their haircut back. Like, I'm like, are you trying to, like, join the Backstreet Boys? Or, I mean, I'm one to talk, but, like...
He's part of NSYNC in the background, like, bye, bye, bye.
He's doing like this, like the Beyonce single lady.
He was a backup dancer for Beyonce.
Yeah. Yo, Lady Gaga all the way. Come on.
No. See, that's where you lost me. That's right there.
Alejandro. That's all I'll say.
That's why I said 2005, 2006. Because guess what? Lady Gaga came out around that time.
Yeah, I think she was like 07, 08 or something.
Right. Just like Katy Perry, Kesha, all those idiots came out. I'm like, no, I'm good.
It's funny. You don't hear a lot from them. Katy Perry, you hear a bit from. You don't hear anything from Kesha. You're not hearing a lot from Lady Gaga.
They're irrelevant now. They're done.
Have you ever watched that Jimmy Kimmel Mean Tweets? And
Yeah.
they'll bring people on, and one of them, I'll never get this out of my head. They're like, Kesha looks like a crack whore, and I was like, yep,
yeah. I'm like,
facts.
I agree.
I mean, her love is my drug, right? Or your love is my drug. There you go.
I don't know what you're talking about at this point.
It's a song. Are you serious?
I gave up after 2005 or 6. I don't know what you're talking about.
So who is your favorite band and artist then?
Oh, come on. You see, throw me some questions that I'm just like, you know what I'm saying?
No, if Oprah needs help with her next chapter, I'm here. Like,
I'll check under my skin
in front of the Duke and Duchess, okay? But
okay. I mean, right now, I would have to go. Like, honestly, recently I've been listening to old school like hip hop and stuff like that, or like not hip hop, pop music. Sorry, and like old school, just random stuff. But I guess my favorite band from now would probably, I can't even pronounce the name, but it's my favorite band. It's Karach Angren.
And he can't use his favorite band.
I can't. Nobody can. Only they can. I'm pretty sure I pronounced it right. I just, I'm like, I don't know. It's, they're a black metal band that, it's symphonic black metal band that has the theatrics with the corpse painting and all that. They're really cool. But either them or Opeth. Opeth is definitely one of my favorite bands. And I actually just got a shirt from them, and it should be coming here on Monday. So Opeth is definitely one of my top favorite bands for sure.
Kind of like Akon's real name. Nobody really knows it or how to say it.
Akon?
Yeah, his real name is something.
Oh, he has that long. I told you about this last time. I think we talked about this.
Yeah. Somebody will type it in because they want to be a smartass, but yeah, like guarantee you. Oh, look, new comments. That's probably what it is. But
yeah, he has a long name. Yep.
Opeth is sick.
Opeth is sick.
Can you pronounce that? I'm not gonna try that. I've been talking for like an hour and 6 minutes.
No.
I need to refresh my throat, man.
That's why I'm here.
Hey, LJ the Geek.
LJ the Geek. I did not see you're all there. Well, we're on, and we're live, and we're having clearly a little too much fun.
I'm not even drunk anymore.
So, wow, we've almost asked all our questions. Oh, my God. So when you get Funkos, do you prefer them out of the box or in? I know you showed one out of the box earlier, but...
Like I'm in and out. I'm just kidding.
Oh, like How I Met Your Mother. Oh, we're day 5. Yes.
Yeah. No, I like to take them out because I like to display them on top of their box.
Yeah.
So,
It's just the way what you said before, and now it's carrying over.
You said, yeah.
You're like, I like to take them out.
Here, let me. That's good. But yeah, that's what I do. That's why I actually want to get another thing so I can put them more out. But I could have been stacking them like you guys, and it sucks. But for now, I have them all in the box, and once I get another shelf, I'll probably take them out again because
he likes them all on top. So.
How old are we?
Brian, this shit has been going on for a while.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. What? I do not know how to pronounce that, but okay. So I'm just gonna come right out and say it. I'm embarrassed. My mom just dropped a comment.
You don't like me anymore.
Oh, she dropped his full name. Oh my God.
Oh, okay.
Oh, not Amon Akon. What? What are you talking about, Mother? Just say his real name. So my mom was the smart ass. There you go. Good for you, Mother. Good for you. I'm proud of you.
And that, kids, is How I Met Your Mother.
Oh my God. I have no idea how long she's been watching for. Either.
Sorry, Mom.
She probably looks at it like, I gave birth to this idiot. Yes, you did. The Barney.
See, so the difference is between you and me. My mom's like, look at that idiot, but he's on camera. That's the difference.
Right. So, what are your hobbies? Like, what do you like to do other than look at girls and ride on scooters?
I'm like, he's gone, dude. He's gone.
Look away, mother. Look away.
Sorry, Mom, again. No, I mean, besides making videos, I like to just, listen to music, obviously. I like to draw, make logos. You guys, I make those too. I like to enjoy nature as well. So I like, just walk around the neighborhood sometimes and just chill out and stuff like that. That's pretty much it. I mean, I like to have a good time. So, like, anytime my friends are like, hey, let's go do this, I'll be knocked out, bro. And I'm like, hey, let's go bowling. I'm like, yeah, hold on, give me a second. And then just walk out, that's what I do. But, I don't know. That's pretty much what I like to do, I mostly like to work, too. That's another thing. Not really a hobby. It's a necessity, but
that's a need. That's a need.
Yeah, that's a definitely need in life. But, I've noticed that I've appreciated work more, and I like going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know I get into it with people sometimes, and it's rare, like that guy that pissed me off yesterday, but there are times like where I don't even see it, and I just like staying busy all the time, so I guess in a way my job did become a hobby, not because it's what I like to do, but it's something that it keeps me going, in a way, like my mind, it keeps racing. Like I like to multitask. That's what I like to do. So,
and sometimes that involves Instagram stories in terms of multitasking. It happens.
Hey, that's true. You guys see me. I'm literally working and I'm doing live videos at the same time.
Yeah, you're like, bye, have a good day. Like, someone's leaving.
You're like, man, well, I don't want to cuss, but I'm like, man, forget this. I have a nice day. Bye.
Yeah, anyways, it's so funny. You'll be like swearing your head up, bye, bye, bye.
It'd be like that. It'd be like, I'll be like, yeah, hold on. And then
is that when a girl walks by? That's what that is. We're guys. We know this.
Right. Shout out to K&L Collectibles for following me on Instagram and for subscribing to my channel. I just saw the notifications, so thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Yeah, he's a great guy. He plays guitar. He does Funko toy reviews, and he has another channel called Lord of the Seven Strings, where he.
All right, that's dope. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll check him out too, for sure. Yeah, I appreciate it. I actually saw the comment as well. It said that he started following me because he saw me on here. So again, thank you guys for doing this for me as well.
Yeah,
it's great. Wow. It's great exposure, and it's also, like I said, I love being part of anything that, it's just a good time. This is a great time having a conversation with you guys.
Yeah. Guarantee you, my mom copied and pasted that. Bet you there is no way. Because she would be like doing like one of the. I'm sorry, mother. I'm sorry. I love you. You gave birth to me. That's enough punishment. But she probably did doing like one of these.
Let me do the research for my baby. Hold on.
No, I want to be a smart ass and show that I know what I'm talking about. So, I know you talked about the horror movie you watched as a kid. Which one's your favorite? The one that scarred you?
The one that scarred me, I mean, obviously is The Exorcist, but the one that scarred me for life in general is a Serbian film.
Oh, okay.
That movie, dude, oh my God. To this day, I won't watch it again. It's a movie that, like, I'm like, either you guys are evil geniuses that made this, that made me really, like, question, like, life, and I'm like, how did you guys come up with this, Like, the Human Centipede got nothing on this movie. Like that's nothing. A Serbian film is just really out there. I'm just like, dude, no, I'm good. So, that's definitely a movie that I don't recommend you watch, but I mean, if you're trying to get scarred like that, go for it.
Yeah, there's one movie I can never watch ever again because it's so sad. I just gave it away. And it's not even a horror movie. It's called Gran Turismo. The one with
the racing game? The racing
No. Gran Torino. Sorry, Gran Torino. Sorry.
Wait a minute.
My
Gran
mom's watching
Torino?
like, you idiot, it's this, you idiot. We went to go see it at the drive-in.
I'm like, this guy cried at SpongeBob dying, so like, you know.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he lives on a pineapple under the sea and he passed away. Like, come on.
You know they made a new Patrick show.
Wait, Patrick Star has his own show?
Now they just started. It just came out.
Wow.
And I'm like, they put a shirt on him. What the hell? I don't want this.
Did they really?
Yeah, look it up. It's called the Patrick Star Show. They made a spin-off. Yeah, they made a spin-off. I just came out, or I think it's gonna come out. But I've been seeing like commercials and stuff all over the place.
Wow.
And I'm like, what?
Yeah. Did you know the guy that voices Patrick Star was Marshall Erickson's dad?
Yep. Yeah.
He didn't know that.
I knew
Yeah,
that.
I did.
I did. I did.
He's like,
Because I told him probably
No,
before.
you didn't. I knew that before.
so no, man. I remember. I remember.
Whoa! Don't put words in my mouth. That's bad. That's bad. We don't really have. We have like one more question, unless you have any for us.
Yeah, we're almost
Hey.
out of time.
Do your thing, man. Like I said, I don't care. Like, it could be the most raunchiest question out there. I really don't care.
How sexy is Patrick Star on a scale of 1 to 10? No. Especially in that T-shirt. No.
Especially in those nice shorts, you know what I'm saying? You remember that episode where he like lifts himself up and he gets himself a wedgie and you see his cheeks and I'm like, dude, what the
Isn't that like every episode?
No, fucking what's it called? It's the episode where he's trying to be tough, or SpongeBob trying to get into that salty spittoon. So he beats himself up, he's like, oh no, and then he gives himself a wedgie.
Oops. They have SpongeBob pops, did they not?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they have, yeah. They make it. I see them every time I go over there to the Funko.
SpongeBob is like the king of memes. Like,
He has his own section at the Funko Museum.
Oh wow.
really?
No, wait, never mind. It's well, yeah, he has a shelf.
Okay.
Or
Yeah,
like
that's
yes,
your own section. If you have your own shelf, I can't even talk.
yeah, like
That's
a
your own
whole like
section.
you know, he got like Squidward and Gary and whatever.
Meow.
Yeah.
Yo, that messed me up as a kid. Like, I didn't watch a lot of SpongeBob, but I'm like, so you have like a snail that like meows? Like what? Like what? Like what's the logic?
The moment he saw that, he went outside and looked for a snail. He's like, meow, damn it, meow. And then he's like, nah, never mind.
No, you see a stray cat, and it's like, is that Gary?
You're like, you're not supposed to make that noise. He is. He got all confused. SpongeBob messed him up.
Oh, he has a pride pop according to LGBT. So I guess, yeah. Sorry, go ahead. What?
No, nothing.
Okay. Yeah, I'm okay. So, I knew it would go off the rails at one point or another. And
It's me we're talking about, bro.
I know. So, Pharrell, we have two questions for you. One of them, Pharrell, are you coming out with new music?
Well, let me tell you. No, just kidding. Right.
And finally, so what are your future plans for your YouTube channel, Pharrell? Other than being
honestly, I don't really have anything for the future. I just, like I said, I go with the flow, and then whoever wants to join the part of it, maybe be part of one of my videos, or just like I said, maybe it'll go viral one day or something. Again, I don't really do them just to get big or anything. I do it just because it's fun. So I mean, if it goes somewhere, hey, so be it, and I'll accept it. But again, I just do these videos just for fun. If someone can relate to them, again, then that's great. And if I can make you laugh, even better. I've always said this at the end of my videos. You guys know my ending. It's just laugh at me and laugh with me, which basically means I'm inviting you to laugh with me and laugh at me for all the dumb stuff that I do or say, And so that's literally my whole concept throughout everything that I do in life in general. So like, I really, like I said, I have no future I have no plans for that future because I don't know it. I'm still doing it and I'm still trying to make it happen. So, I'm not trying to get ahead of like, oh, eventually I'm going to have 1,000 subscribers and whatnot. No, I mean, if it happens, cool. If not, again, only the real ones. I always encourage people, if you're not gonna follow me for the right reason, like you think I'm gonna give something away, that's why I stopped doing giveaways, you know, because again, that's not something that I wanted to attract. You know, I'm like, oh, people are following me because they think I'm gonna do another giveaway. No, 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 no. I want you to follow me because you genuinely like my stuff. You like watching me be an idiot or say stuff that you're like, oh, I can relate to this, or oh, cool, I've been to this restaurant, you know, that I reviewed, or I know what you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? That's, if anything, that would be the future that I hope it does hold. You know, the fact that like I hope I do get a positive reaction from, you know, a wider audience and stuff like that. So, you know, and again, I always invite people to just say it how it is. You know, be truthful and be who you are. You know what I'm saying? Stop hiding stuff. That's what I hate, fake people, and I hate fake anything like that. So again, that's the only thing I can really say to, about my future that I can honestly say it's, I guess, in a way realistic to me. You know, but again, I'm not really expecting it to get bigger. I mean, if it does, cool. But again, that's pretty much it for now.
Yeah, like all the people in the chat right now, they are really great people, and every video you'll drop, there'll be comments and really good comments too. Like they're really
Yeah, for sure.
supporters of all communities, not just the Funko community.
Right, right, right. Yeah.
Yeah, and I love how they don't give us, excuse me, hell for not knowing. Like, oh, well, they have a pop of that versus like, no, they have a pop.
Right.
Not you dumbass. Like,
Yeah.
No, that's actually another reason why, and that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. I'm gonna explain all of this in a new video I'm gonna drop.
Yeah.
Those are some of the reasons also why I kind of stepped away from the Funko. Like, I know this is called Funko Family, and you know, and I appreciate that you guys still think of me that way, but that's why I kind of stepped back and stopped collecting, because some people took it too aggressive with me. Obviously, here in LA, they're very aggressive, and there's a lot of flippers who are like grab a whole bunch and they're like, "Hey, do you want another one?" It's like, dude, you just grabbed them all for no reason. Like, you're just trying to sell them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's messed up for all of us, you know. So that's why I kind of like, you know what, it's not worth it. If you guys are that into it because of, you know, that's what you're doing, do your thing. Like, leave me out of it, you know.
Yeah.
Again, I do what I want, and I do it like, you know, I'm gonna get whatever. If I want it, I'm gonna get it on my terms. I'm not gonna wait, be like, oh, it's dropping right now. It's like, so let it drop whenever it wants. If I want it, I'm gonna get it, you know, eventually, you know.
Right.
So yeah.
Like for the Funko friends, we're not just focusing on Funko collectors. We're also next week we're interviewing a video game guy where he does live gaming. Eventually, we're getting makeup girls on our podcast too. Like we're ranging.
look at this guy. I was like, as soon as he said girls, I was like, Baph's gonna be like, ooh, tuning in for that.
Let me know when that one drops. No, I'm just kidding. No, but sorry, Johnny. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's all good. We're just branching out on other channels, like vlog channels. We're not just focusing on Funko Pops. We want to
Right.
anybody who wants to be on the podcast, you know?
For sure. Again, like I said, I honestly, there's not really much I can say about this. It's definitely been a different experience, and it's something that, again, I will, you know, remember, because again, it's not something that I didn't even think of this would happen. You know, I didn't think I would make a friend somewhere else like that, you know, or like, you know, you would even make a podcast and invite me on it. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, you know. And so again, that's why I thank you guys. I really do appreciate you guys, you know, and you know, again, this is something that I'll never forget for sure, you know.
Yeah, it's something else. And plus the video is always out there, so it's something I'll never forget.
Right,
You had a blast, I had a blast.
Yeah.
No, that's what I'm saying. This is great. You know, that's why when it comes to like doing videos, I don't get scared of being on a camera, and I am who I am. You know what I'm saying? Again, if you like it, cool. If not, hey, sorry. You know.
Yeah.
But this has been great for me. This has been a good time. You know, and you know, I really do appreciate it. Like I said.
And like, plus you were one of the very first people that kind of got me out of my shell to do like lives and do other things like that.
Yeah, like I said, I try to do that for a lot of people, you know, because it gives you, obviously look what you've done. Like, honestly, I'm very proud of you, bro. Like, you've done a lot with your channel and your, you know, your collection and whatnot. Like, it's really dope seeing you grow. You know what I'm saying? So that's why when I was talking to you about, you know, breaking out of your shell and trying to, like, you know, give you that confidence that I didn't have obviously back then, you know, then obviously I would love to see someone else do that. If I can do that with someone else, that would be great, you know. And so the fact that I see you grow and seeing you do a lot of things, you know, it's just amazing. You know what I'm saying? It's really dope. And I'm very happy for you, bro. I really am.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah,
course.
we appreciate you coming on. We had quite the laughing spree.
Hey, that's my mission in life, bro, to make people laugh. So again, I appreciate just the opportunity to be on here.
But yeah, no, we really, really appreciate it. Thanks, Baph. Thanks for coming on. Thanks to all of you that
Anytime.
commented, liked, hopefully subscribed.
Yeah, again, if you want to subscribe, if you don't, again, I understand it's no big deal. But again, if you do want to hit me up or whatnot, I guess you guys are gonna put my stuff on there, my Instagram and all that, or you want me to just plug it in right here?
I already plugged it.
All right, cool.
Both pinned on the top.
Yeah,
All
my
right,
mom. So my mom says, Baph, you have a great personality and a tremendous sense of humor.
I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
I think she mistaken BAPF for SAM, but no. In all seriousness.
Or JOHNNY. But yeah,
But
no,
no.
I mean, again, I appreciate it. This is just who I've been always, my whole life. It's just, I guess it took a little bit more to really spread my wings. I guess it sounds cheesy, but to be on a camera and do this stuff,
Yeah. But no,
Yeah.
so thank you to everybody. Hope you all have a great rest of your day.
And
thank you guys, everybody who watched. I appreciate you again. If I found some new subscribers, that's awesome. Thank you. But again, I hope you just enjoy the show in general.
Yeah.
Right. Love you all. Hope you have a fantastic day and peace.